Good morning, children. In previous class we solved a few problems. Today let us solve few more problems. The first problem is like this. A sum of 700 rupees is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. For overall academic performance, to 7 cash prizes they were giving. That is how much rupees? 700 rupees they were giving to 7 prizes. Okay. If each prize is 20 rupees less than its preceding prize. That is, for suppose if first prize is 40 rupees means second prize will be 20 rupees. The second prize will be 20 rupees less than the first prize. Find the value of each of the prizes. Therefore, value of each of the prizes we have to find. That is 7 prizes amount we have to find now. That's why here I am taking first prize will be A. Let the cost of first prize be A. I am taking. Okay. Therefore, cost of second prize is equals to how much? 20 rupees less than the preceding price. First prize I took A means 20 rupees less than the first prize, means we will write it as A minus 20. And cost of third prize is equals to how much? 20 rupees less than this. That is A minus 20 minus 20, we will get A minus 40. Now, it can be observed that these three terms are in AB. Right. It can be observed that these prizes are in AB. Therefore, the first term will be how much? Cost of first prize we took A means first term is also equal to A. And common difference D will be difference between A minus 20 minus A plus A minus A get cancelled. We will get minus 20. And 700 rupees they given. That is nothing but sum of 7 prizes will be equal to 700 rupees. Now we have to find the number, that is cost price we have to find now. Use the sum of n terms formula. That is Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula we have to use. Sn means nothing but S7. How much? 700 rupees. In place of n, substitute 7 divided by 2 and into. A means nothing but A only. Keep it as it is. Plus n means 7 minus 1. D value will be minus 20. Keep it as it is. Now, 700 equal to 7 by 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 means 6 into minus 20. Now, 700 equal to 7 by 2 into, simplify this one, 2a, plus into minus is minus, 6 2s are 12, 6 zeros are 0. Keep it as it is. Now, 700 equal to 7 by 2 into, in these two terms 2 is common, take it out into 2. That is what remains? A minus 2 6 are 12, 0 as it is. Now 2 get cancels each other. Now transpose 7 this side, it will become divided by 7 equal to what remains? A minus 60 remains. Now, see here, cancel it, 7 ones are 7. Keep 2 zeros as it is. Now, how much remains? A minus 16 equal to 100 remains. Now transpose minus 60 that side. A equal to 100 minus 60 transpose that side becomes plus 60. We will get A equal to 160. That is cost of first price will be 160 rupees. Therefore, what is the cost of second price? 20 rupees less than the first price. If we subtract 20 in this, we will get 140. Third price will be less than 20 rupees. That is 120. Right? Therefore, cost of 7 prices are. First price will be 160. 20 rupees less than this. That is 140. Again 20 rupees less. 120. Again 20 rupees less. 100. Again less 20 means 80. Again 20 rupees less, that is 60. Again 20 rupees less, that is 40. Therefore, cost of 7 prices will be 160, 140, 120, 100, 80, 60 and 40 rupees. The second problem is like this. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles. Observe here, downside I drawn the figure. Semicircles are there. So many. To that, a spiral is in which shape? Semicircle shape. With the centers alternatively at A and B. Center of first semicircle given, that is A. Center of second semicircle will be B. Starting with the center A of radii 0.5 cm. With A as center, radius of this will be 0.5 cm given, and 1.0, that is the radius of second will be how much? 1 cm, and like that only consecutively 1.5 cm, 2.0 cm radius given as shown in figure. It is the figure. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? A spiral I am bending a semicircle shape. If I bend this one, how many? 13 consecutive semicircles. What is the how much length required? Length of spiral required. How much length of wire is required to turn in a how many semicircles? 13 semicircles. We already know circumference of the circle formula will be 2 pi r. Circumference or perimeter, both are same. Right. Perimeter of circle formula will be 2 pi r. Then that one we will reduce into semicircles because spiral is in a semicircle shape. That's why write it. Perimeter of semicircle. Semi means half of the circle. That is half of this formula. That is 2 pi r divided by 2. 2 get cancelled. Therefore, formula for perimeter of semicircle formula will be pi r. Length of first semicircle given. That is how much? 0.5 centimeter. That is nothing but radius of first center. That is A will be 0.5 centimeter given. That is the length of first spiral or first semicircle will be how much? 0.5 centimeter given. That is the radius. That radius we will substitute in this formula. That is pi into 0.5. This is equals to pi into 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. No. That's why this I am writing as pi divided by 2. Okay. Length of first semicircle will be pi by 2. Like this only we have to find length of second semicircle. That is pi into again radius of semicircle. Second semicircle will be 1 they gave. No. In place of r substitute 1. We will get pi only. Next, length of third semicircle. What is the radius of third semicircle? That is 1.5 centimeter they given. Substitute it. 5 into 1.5. See here, 1.5 is nothing but 3 by 2 only. Instead of writing 1.5, I am writing 3 by 2. That is 3 pi divided by 2. Now, all these terms are in AP. That is L1, L2, L3 are in AP. Therefore, first length will be pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and so on are in AP. First term will be, that is A equal to, first term will be pi by 2. Common difference D we have to find. That is pi minus pi by 2. Pi minus pi by 2 is nothing but pi by 2. Now we have to find the total length of 13 semicircles value we have to find. Now we have to find the sum of 13 semicircles. Observe the children here, figure is there. It is the length of first semicircle. It is the length of second semicircle, like this. Third, fourth, like this. 13 semicircles are there. That 13 semicircles total length we have to find now by using SN formula. SN is equals to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Now, S13 we have to find. In place of N, substitute 13. 13 by 2 into 2. A value will be pi by 2 plus N value is 13 minus 1. Again common difference D will be pi by 2. Now, 13 by 2 into, here 2 ones are get cancels, pi only remains, plus 13 minus 1 is 12 into pi by 2. Again observe here, 2 ones are 2 6 are 12 get cancels. Now 13 by 2 into pi plus 6 pi remains. This is equals to 13 by 2 into pi plus 6 pi is nothing but 7 pi. Now this is equals to 13 into 7. Pi value they only given. How much? Take pi equal to 22 by 7. In place of pi substitute 22 by 7. That is into 22 divided by 7 into 2. Now cancel it. 2 ones are get cancels. 7 ones are get cancels. Now multiply 13 into 11. Multiply it, we will get 11 3s are 33, 3 carry 3, 11 ones are 11 plus 3, that is 14. Sum of 13 semicircles value, that is length will be how much? 143. That is S13 is equals to 143. It is the total length of 13 semicircles value. The next problem is like this. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. That is 200 logs we were arranging in this manner. 20 logs in the bottom row. In the bottom row 20 logs we arranged. 19 in the next row. To the next row we arranged 19 logs and 18 in the row next to it. Again 18 we were arranged above the 19 logs and so on. See the figure. Figure is like this. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed? In how many rows we were arranged the 200 logs and how many logs are in the top row? In the topmost row, how many logs are there we have to find, and 200 logs we were arranged in how many rows? Means number of terms, that is number of logs row we have to find now. That is right. It can be observed that that is in the bottom row how many logs are there? 20 logs are there. Above that 19 are there. Above the 19 logs 18 are there. Now these are in AP. It can be observed that 20, 19, 18 and so on are in AP series. First term A equal to 20. Common difference D equal to 19 minus 20, we will get minus 1, and Sn value, how many? 200 logs are given, no, that is nothing but Sn value. We have to find the number of rows in the log, we have to find now. Use the Sn formula. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Use the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now substitute the values. Sn will be 200. Number n we don't know, keep it as it is, that is n by 2 into 2 into a value will be 20 plus n minus 1, keep it as it is, d value will be minus 1. Now 200 is equals to n by 2 into, simplify it, 2 20s are 40. Now minus 1 we should multiply to plus n, plus into minus, minus 1 into n will be n only. Now plus into minus, minus, minus into minus become plus. 1 ones are 1 we will get. Now 200 is equals to n by 2 into 40 plus 1 is 41 minus n, keep it as it is. Now what we have to do? Multiply, cross multiply. 2 cross multiply to 200. 200 into 2 we will get 400 is equals to, here what left? N into 41 minus n left. Now multiply it. 400 is equals to 41 into n, that is 41n, plus into minus, minus n into n square. Now this one we will write it as, rearrange it as, transpose these two terms this side, that is minus n square becomes plus n square, plus 41n becomes minus 41n, and here plus 400 only is there, keep it as it is, equal to 0. Now it is a quadratic equation. This quadratic equation we have to simplify now. Now after simplifying that we got a quadratic equation, that is n square minus 41n plus 400 equal to 0. Now this quadratic equation we have to simplify. How we have to simplify? Multiply first and third term. 400 into n square, that is 400n square plus. Now we have to select two factors. If we multiply those two factors, we will get 400n square, and if we add or subtract those two factors, we will get minus 41n. That type of numbers will be minus 16n and minus 25n. If we multiply these two factors, we will get plus 400n square, and if we add, because both are having minus sign, if we add these two, we will get minus 41n. Okay. Now n square, in place of minus 41n, I am splitting, I am writing these two factors because I am splitting minus 41n into 2 factors. That is minus 16n minus 25n plus 400 is equals to 0. Now, in these two terms, n is common, take it out, we will get n minus 16. Again, in these two factors, minus 25 is common, what left? N. This plus become minus because the minus we took as a common, no? That's why plus become minus and 25 16s we will get 400 equal to 0. Now, n minus 16 is common in these two terms. What left? N minus 25 left is equals to 0. Now both the terms we will equalize to 0. N minus 16 equal to 0 or n minus 25 equal to 0. We will get n is equals to minus 16 transpose that side becomes plus 16 and here minus 25 transpose that side become plus 25. Here two possibilities, two positive values we got. Either 16 rows we will get 200 logs or we can arrange 200 logs in 25 rows also. Now what they asked again, see how many logs are in the top row. In 16th row how many logs are there we have to find, and in 25th row how many logs are there, that one also we have to find now. Now here we got a number of rows, that is n equal to 16 we got and n equal to 25 we got. Now we have to find in 16th row how many logs are there we have to find, and in 25th row how many logs are there we have to find with the help of an formula. That is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. That is a16 because 16th row no n value should be equal to 16. Now a value how much we got? And now substitute the values. A 16 equal to a value 20 plus n value is 16 minus 1, common difference d equal to minus 1. Simplifying 20 plus 16 minus 1 is 15 into minus 1. Now 20 plus into minus, minus 15 ones are 15 only. 20 minus 15 how much? 5 remains. That is in 16th row we got 5 logs. Like this only we have to find for 25th row. Write it similarly. Similarly, an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into b. That is a25 equal to a value will be 20 plus n value is 25 minus 1 and d value will be minus 1. Now this is equals to 20 plus 25 minus 1 is 24 into minus 1. Now simplify it. 20 plus into minus, minus 24 ones are 24. Now 20 minus 24 we will get minus 4. That is in 25th row minus 4 we got, but it is not possible because negative we got here. That's why 200 logs we were arranged in how many rows? 16 rows. Therefore 200 logs are arranged in 16 and 16 rows. Okay, and number of logs in 16th row. In 16th row is 5. Because why I took 16th row means because in 16th row the number of logs we got positive, but in 25th row got a negative. It is not possible. It is not possible. That's why we took 16th row only. Because in 25th row negative, that is minus 4 logs, it is not possible. It is impossible. That's why we took 16th row only. In 16th row, how many logs we got? 5. Therefore, completely 200 logs are arranged in 16 rows, and number of logs in the 16th row will be how much? 5.